Alright everyone, so this is going to be my review for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Disclaimer, I did miss some of the movie. We were at a restaurant, the restaurant was struggling, the payment machine was struggling, timing did not work out. When I walked in, Shang-Chi's dad had just found his mom. I just don't think I missed much. I'm definitely gonna go see it again because I gotta know what I missed. I loved this movie. I want to say I think it's my favorite movie of the year so far. It is action-packed. It's got great comedy in it, and it's got a great story to it. It's a character that I know nothing about. I do understand that I think this version of the MCU's version is not totally comic accurate, but you get to learn these new characters, and I just had a blast. I do wish our theater was more interactive. It would have been a better experience that way. The acting was crazy. The choreography. This is the most hand-on-hand combat you got in MCU. I'm telling you that much. There's a lot of time where he's just going through tight objects, wiggling his way through it, and punching and blocking and all this. I want to see Spider-Man do some of that in the MCU. The problem is they've always got Spider-Man fighting this Avengers level threat. You don't really get to see Spider-Man just take out goons, Pretty much the movie is that Shang-Chi is the real Mandarin's son, and he's in charge of the Ten Rings. He's a bad guy, and he sent Shang-Chi up to America to do a job for him. But Shang-Chi never returns. He used it to run away, build himself a new name for himself, made friends and everything. But it's come time and his dad wants him to come home. So he's sending people after him. He comes home. He learns about his dad's new plan. And it's crazy. That's all I want to say. You got a great cast. Simu Liu was awesome as Shang-Chi. Cannot wait to see more of him. Awkwafina did okay. I'm not a real big Awkwafina fan. But everything I've seen her in, I don't dislike her, but it seems like her character is also always just a little bit annoying or a little bit extra or something. But I actually think she did a great job in this. I think it was actually really good casting. I should have looked up the other cast members' names. The guy who played Wenwu was awesome. Benedict Wong is in it for a little bit, just a little bit. I kind of want to go into spoilers now because there's some things I want to talk about, so I'm going to throw a spoiler warning up. Okay, so I did not know, there's Wakanda's this hidden city, that these people, I can't remember what they called it, but there's basically this hidden city that has this, it's not like a element or anything like vibranium, but it's dragon scales or something that they use for armor and weapons and everything. It had this huge Wakanda feel. I had no idea it was going to be like that. That was really cool. Ben Kingsley, Trevor Slattery, I knew he was going to be in it. I thought it was going to be a cameo. No idea. He was going to be a supporting role. Loved it. I was totally there for all that. He was hilarious. The dragon was awesome. Like I said, the fight scenes, all the stuff with the rings, so cool. When the first 5 rings come to him and they're floating around him, you're just oh snap, it's on. But then when he throws the other 5 at him, there's debris and dust and all that, and then you see all 10 floating around Shang-Chi. Oh my gosh. That would have been a great money shot in the trailer. I'm so glad they didn't put it in there though. I was getting ready to stand up and clap. This man, dude, that was so dope. I do wish that Wong and Abomination's fight was a little longer. I think they put half of it in the trailer. But there's something sketchy going on there, because Wong's scamming people through that. It's what's going on? And while we're talking about Wong, let's talk about that. At the very end, he comes and he picks Shang-Chi and Katie up. It's hey, we gotta talk about something. So at this point, I'm thinking, oh, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, maybe? Then the after credits roll around. And Wong's trying to figure out where these rings came from, and it turns out there's they're beaconing something. So that's a great mystery. Some of y'all might already know. Like I said, I know nothing about like the Ten Rings in the comics. Also, he's talking to none other than Mark Ruffalo and Brie Larson. And I didn't even realize it till like halfway through the after credit scene that Mark Ruffalo was Mark Ruffalo. He wasn't Hulk. I was like, hold up. The last thing we knew, that like Hulk was like, he was like Professor Hulk all the time. So Bruce is obviously found a way to go back to Bruce. His arm is in a sling. He looks like he's gotten older for sure. Carol's hair's grown back out. So like timeline wise, I don't really know where this is at. But they're definitely trying to figure out where these rings are, what they're made of, what they're doing. And I cannot wait for the follow-up. Shang-Chi 2. Like other MCU references, or mainly just them like referencing the blip. Trevor mentions Iron Man at one point, and Wenwu talks about the events of Iron Man 3. So like, if y'all don't think it's connected, y'all wrong. Y'all need to go watch it again. Or if y'all are like, oh, I don't know how connected it's going to be, then go get your butt in the theater and watch it. Alright? You go get your butt in the theater and watch it, because they're saying that if this doesn't perform well at the box office, everything else is going to get delayed. So come on now. Do your duty. That's all I gotta say right now. That's all I can really think about. If I forgot about something, I'm sure I did. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you thought about the movie. Hit the like button, subscribe, check out some other reviews, and I'll see you next time.